Hello student, today we will see about the structure of heart. In that, size, shape and finally the structure of the heart. Firstly see the size of the heart. Yes, the size of the heart, it will be depend upon the individual's fist. Near about the weight of that particular heart is 250 gram to 350 grams, okay. And the human heart is surrounded by a layer called pericardium. Why the name is given pericardium? Peri, around, cardium, yes, heart. So the layer which is present around the heart is known as what? Pericardium, which is a double walled sac like structure. Okay, so which protect the heart. Okay, the shape of the heart is conical shape. Now see the location of heart. The heart is located in our thoracic cavity, which is protected by the rib cage. Yes, so here the little of that, the part of the heart, it will be tilted towards the left side. Okay, so the size is of just like your fist. The shape of that fist is given there. See, when we close our fingers, whatever the shape will be formed, that is nothing but what? Fist. Okay, so where it is present? The location is in the thoracic cavity, okay, which is located a little to the left of the middle of your chest. Yes, and is about the size of your fist. Can you see the exact position of heart? Yes, it is present in between what? Two lungs. Okay, so slightly tilted towards our left side. Yes, and above the diaphragm. So this is the correct position of our heart. Okay, it is protected, okay, within our thoracic cavity. Yes, once again, it is present in between two lungs, slightly tilted towards left side and present above the diaphragm. Now see, this is the structure. Yes, you can see the blue and red part, okay, and the veins which is attached to our lungs. Okay, so that blue part is nothing but what? The deoxygenated blood. Okay, that is deoxygenated blood, and red is nothing but what? Oxygenated blood. Now see the structure of human heart. Okay, so the human heart is consist of what? Four chamber, okay, two atrium and two ventricle. Okay, actually the human heart is divided into two parts, left and right. Okay, so again left and right, that is upper part is known as atrium and lower part is known as ventricle. Means right side, that is upper part, right atrium, lower part, right ventricle. Same on left side, upper part, left atrium, lower part, left ventricle. Okay, now see what exactly happened with this. See here two vena cavas are there, superior vena cava and inferior vena cava. Okay, one from, yes, above, that is two directions are given. Okay, so superior vena cava which collect the deoxygenated blood from the upper part of our body. Okay, means above the heart. And inferior vena cava which collect deoxygenated blood from the lower part of our body, that is below the heart. Okay, so whatever the deoxygenated blood is there from upper part and lower part, it will be collected in the right atrium. Okay, then the blood is drained into the right ventricle with the help of tricuspid valve. Tricuspid means tri stand for three, cuspid cup like structure, okay, which drain the deoxygenated blood into the right ventricle. Okay, then the function of tricuspid valve is to prevent the backward flow of the blood. Okay, now see, whatever the deoxygenated blood is collected in right ventricle, what happened? It will be, yes, transferred to the pulmonary artery with the help of what? Pulmonary valve. It is also known as the semi-lunar valve. Semi, half, lunar, moon-like, half moon-like structure. Okay, so the deoxygenated blood is pumped into the pulmonary artery, okay, with the help of pulmonary valve. Now see, this deoxygenated blood, it will be transferred from pulmonary artery to the lungs for the purification. Yes, lung is the very important part where the purification of blood is going to be happen. Means oxygen rich blood is drained into the left atrium with the help of pulmonary vein. Okay, so pulmonary veins, there are 4 pulmonary veins actually. Okay, 2 from this lungs and another from left side and right side. Okay, so it will be collected in left atrium. So whatever the blood is there which is present in left atrium, that is now oxygenated blood. Okay, so it is drained into the left ventricle with the help of mitral valve. Okay, so now the blood is present in left ventricle, it will be pumped up and pass that blood into the aorta. Okay, so that is with the help of what? Aortic valve, because it is the valve of aorta, so that's why the name is given aortic valve. Now see, whatever the blood is here now in aorta, it will be transferred to the whole part of our body. Okay, understood? Okay children, what happened? Now the blood is oxygenated one. Once again see the mechanism of circulation. So see here, firstly the deoxygenated blood is collected with the help of what? Superior and inferior vena cava. See here the name anterior and posterior vena cava, means from upper and lower body part. Okay, it is drained into what? Yes, that is right atrium. Okay, then yes, that deoxygenated blood is drained into the right ventricle with the help of what? Yes, tricuspid valve. Okay, then that blood is, that is nothing but what? Deoxygenated blood. It will be contract, pumped out into the pulmonary artery. Okay, to the 2 side, that is left and right side lungs. Okay, 2 arrows are given there. Then this blood is going to be purified in lungs. Yes, exactly what happened in lungs? Whatever the deoxygenated blood is collected with the help of pulmonary artery, it is transferred to the lungs, and here the deoxygenated blood is now going to be formed the oxygenated blood with the help of lungs, just only because of what? The exchange of gases. Okay, so now whatever the oxygenated blood is there, it is now collected in the left atrium with the help of what? Pulmonary veins. See, arrow is given there, 2 arrows from this left side and 2 arrows from right side, means 4 pulmonary veins are there which collect oxygenated blood into the left atrium. Now whatever the oxygenated blood is there, it is drained into the left ventricle with the help of what? With the help of atrioventricular valve. Okay, so now this blood is going to be transferred to the whole body with the help of aorta. Okay, so see children, arrow is given here, that is which shows the direction of blood. Okay, blue stand for the deoxygenated blood. Okay, and the red stand for the oxygenated blood. Okay, in short, see the mechanism of circulation, that is blood circulation. That is, deoxygenated blood is collected in that is right atrium, from anterior and posterior, that is nothing but what? Superior and inferior vena cava. Then from right atrium to right ventricle to pulmonary artery to lungs, then lungs to left atrium, then left atrium to left ventricle, and finally from left ventricle to the aorta, and aorta to the whole body. Okay, see, this is the picture which shows the circulation of oxygenated and deoxygenated blood. Okay, which is transferred to the upper part and lower part of our body. Now see what exactly happened with the blood. Okay, you can see the structure here, centrally the heart, and to side the lungs are there, many capillaries are there. Okay, so blue color part, as you know, that is deoxygenated one, and red part oxygenated one. Okay, see, can you see there oxygen CO2, carbon dioxide, and oxygen O2? Yes, where the exchange of gases are going to be takes place in the lungs only, with the help of lungs. Okay, so whatever the pulmonary arteries are there, that is blue color which is indicated, that get that deoxygenated blood and transfer to the lungs. And in lungs what happen? Yes, from the air they get the oxygen inside and release the carbon dioxide. So at the same time, that blood is now the oxygenated blood, means oxygen rich blood is there, and it is transferred to the, yes, pulmonary vein. Okay, so this is what the circulation of oxygenated and deoxygenated blood in our body with the help of what? Heart. Now see the function of heart. Yes, the heart is a muscular organ in the circulatory system that is responsible for pumping blood throughout the blood vessels to our body. So main function is what? Yes, the circulation. Okay, now the importance of the heart. Blood delivers oxygen to all the body cells to stay alive. We need healthy living cells. Without oxygen, these cells would die. If the oxygen rich blood doesn't circulate as it should, we would die.